So welcome everybody to the subject of happiness. Win the game of life and the 4 ways to be happy by Katarina Hanssens Carlsson, that's me, and the 4 ways to be happy by Naima Hassel. So, first of all, I'd like to introduce the #1 health longevity ambassador in the world. That's in 35 countries, Naima Hassel. You have something to say about yourself, or would you like to talk a little bit just how you define happiness, maybe?
Okay, sure. First of all, thank you for having me again. I really enjoy with this video with you. Well, I'm Hanssens. To those who don't know me, Hanssens from Algeria, 25. I'm the ambassador of Health Rejuvenation to Algeria. About happiness, as I told you before, it's not a magical mixture. Happiness for us is an internal feeling. It's a feeling that we can find it when we get the internal harmony with ourselves and other people and maybe our words. Actually, I wrote here 4 rules to reach happiness. It's rules, okay? It's maybe be successful for people and not for other people, because what made me happy, it's not necessarily what made you happy. And it was really coincidence to know that you wrote 4 rules as well. So let's just make it one by one to see this similarity in our rules.
Yes. So what Naima is saying is that we decided to make a video on happiness, win the game of life, be happy. And I came up with 4 steps. And she came up with, Naima, you came up with 4 very similar steps, nearly almost exactly the same, but a little bit different, which is incredible because we didn't even talk about 4 steps. So we're very synchronistic. Thank you, Naima. So my name is Katarina Hanssens Carlsson, and I'm the Swedish ambassador of Health Longevity Nation. So Naima and I do a video almost every week about being happy, about being healthy, about living longer. And today it's about happiness. So my #1, I would say, most of my life, I honestly haven't been that happy. But 4 years ago, I did something which completely changed my life. I wrote my victim story. You know, I almost died at 5. I married my soulmate. He divorced me. But after we lost a child, blah, 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 blah. It feels like it's 100 years ago because I can laugh today. But what I did is I wrote my story without exaggeration, exactly what happened. I took my story to a therapist. I read it to her. She was in tears. I wasn't. And afterwards she said, okay, so what should we do? Burn it, tear it up? So we did both. I walked out of there and I went from 40–50% happiness, up and down, to 90 to 95% happiness for 4 years and for the rest of my life. And it will get better. 90 to 95% is where I'm at now. So if you're ready, write your story, take it to a therapist, or read it to your best friend. Professionally, I think it's better to take it to a therapist. But if you can't afford a therapist, take it to your best friend, read it to him or her, and then burn it. It's gone. Okay, so Naima, what is your #1 step to happiness?
Okay, my #1 is being content and grateful for all you have. Because I used to be unhappy in all my life. I was the victim always, as you said. But recently, I used to be grateful, and I learned this from you, actually, to be grateful for all I have, or to everything I have. Uh, I'll be grateful for my health, for my maybe for my family, for my country, for the peace that I live in. This is it. So just be grateful and don't think about what you don't have. Just think about what you have, and about those things that you don't have, just think about a way to have it in the future.
Beautiful.
This is it.
Beautiful. Gratitude is so powerful, and it fills you up. And we take so many things for granted, but if we look around us, we can always see, well, number one, I'm alive. Number two, hopefully you have food for today. You live in a beautiful place, or not, but you live in a beautiful world. So there's always something to be grateful for. And the more you're grateful, the more comes to you. So thank you, Naima. So what's my number two? Love yourself. Love yourself and live and love you. Live for you. Now, is that selfish? Yes, it is. It's of the soul. And we have a Swedish word that's called självisk, which means selfish. It sounds like that. And it means of the soul. So listen to your soul, listen to your heart. Do what makes you happy, what gives you joy. Be the most loving person to yourself, more loving than your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters, anybody else. Be loving to yourself and live for you. So, Nando, what is your number two?
It's the same thing, to be kind to ourselves, be kind to ourselves, and to be our best friends, because yourself will be with you till the end of your life. Your family will let you go, your maybe your parents, all body maybe will die before you, and they will break their relationship with you. But in the end, the only one who will be with you till the end is yourself. So you should learn to how to love it, and how to make it happy as much as possible.
Wonderful. It's beautiful, because it's a fact. Whether you believe in God or not, whether you are religious or not, whatever you believe in, it's a fact. You will live with yourself for the rest of your life. So you might as well be happy. You might as well love yourself, because when you can love yourself, you love other people. So absolutely, Naima. Thank you. So what's number three? Live for who you desire to become. I'm sure, Naima, you didn't know that you would be the top ambassador for Healthgevity Nation 5 years or 10 years ago. If somebody had told you that, you'd have said, no, I don't think so. But you are. You're a leader, right? So, and maybe 10 years ago, if someone said you're going to live in a beautiful apartment on a beautiful island near Stockholm, with your paintings, with a cathedral ceiling, and you're going to be so happy, I would have thought, maybe not, but I am. And who is the person I'm going to be in 10 years? Who is the person Naima is going to be in 10 years? That is very exciting. It's the journey of life. So what is your number three, Naima?
Okay, this one is not very similar. Is to stay away from bad people and break up toxic relationships, because those people, those wrong people, we will never be happy with them. They just want us to be sad. They just will give us negative energy. So it's better to be away from them and live our life away from them. actually, it's like you say before. You said that there is no bad people. It's bad behavior. You are right. But okay, just be away from those people who have bad behavior. It's the same thing for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because these people are not happy people. They do not love themselves. They may even hate themselves. And they will not love you. They can promise you the world, but they will not make you happy. They will not. In fact, it's a mistake to think that anybody can make you happy because we're the only ones that are experts on our life. So nobody else can make us as happy as we can ourselves. And if we understand ourselves, we can tell other people, this is what I would like, this is what I desire. But to expect somebody else to make you happy, forget it. They can make themselves happy in your presence. So for me, okay, what's number 4? Live for a purpose and serve others. For me, I was a teacher. I did help others. It was a purpose. It was a small purpose because it was limited. I felt repressed as a teacher. Then I was a psychotherapist. I was one of the top in Stockholm. I had my own therapy center in Helsingborg. I was not fulfilled. I just went for fulfillment. It took me 20 years to find I wanted to be an entrepreneurial blueprint consultant and help people to be wealthy. And my intention now, I've got 2 school foundations, is to transform 195 schools so that they embrace entrepreneurship and futurepreneurship, which is even more exciting. So, what's your number 4, Naima?
It's similar as well. My number 4 is have goals in your life and be thirsty to knowledge. Keep learning and learning and learn and never give up and never stop learning, because you will develop your skills and personality, and it's better to share happiness when you get it. Just don't be selfish and keep this happiness for you. Just share it and you will be more happy. I believe that.
That's true. The more you share, the happier you become. Yeah. And these are with
Yes.
people, as you said before, these are with people who are loving, who care about you. And you share your happiness, you share your joy, and they become more joyful. And we had a little conversation as well, Naima, about satisfied. People say, well, you should be satisfied with this. You have a good job, you have a good husband, you blah, 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 blah. And I go, no, never be satisfied. Because Naima and I had a conversation about, okay, so you reached this goal. But when I've reached my goals, I've got, okay, so what's next? I'm happy about it, I'm grateful about it, but what's next? So be hungry for more, expand and be hungry for more. Naima, do you have something to say about that?
Well, Katarina said, be hungry, and I'm writing here, be thirsty.
Be
Be
thirsty.
thirsty to know. It's the same thing.
And I love what you said as well about investing in yourself. Keep learning, keep growing. Don't stop learning at school. Don't stop learning at university, or even if you have a PhD. There's always more to learn about life. Learn, read, and fill yourself with that. So, I would like you to say something short in Arabic for our Arabic friends. Would you say this? Sometimes they don't understand English as well as they could, but if you help them just in a couple of minutes to give them some ideas of how they can be more happy. Naima, please.
Okay, I love this part.
Exactly.
حسنا، السلام عليكم جميعا. في الحقيقة كما قلت من قبل، السعادة ليست خلطة سحرية، السعادة هي ما نصنعه بأنفسنا حتى نشعر بذلك الانسجام الداخلي والتناغم داخلنا. أكيد هناك بضع خطوات ربما يمكن أن نتبعها حتى نكون سعداء قدر المستطاع، وهذه الخطوات ليست خطوات سحرية، وإنما قواعد عامة يمكنها أقصد أن تجعلك قريبا من السعادة قدر المستطاع كما قلت من قبل. أولها أن تكون ممتن لكل ما تملكه، وتكون سعيد بكل ما تملكه، فلا تفكر في اللبن المسكوب كما نقول في مثلنا العربي الشهير. أن تكون لطيفا تجاه نفسك وتجاه الآخرين، وتجاه نفسك بالدرجة الأولى أن تكون صديق نفسك المقرب، أن تبتعد عن العلاقات السامة التي ستدمرك وتأخذك إلى الهاوية، وأخيرا أن تكون متعطشا دائما إلى المعرفة، فلا تكتفي أبدا بقدر المعرفة الذي تملكه. This is it.
So beautiful to listen to that. So, our Arabic friends, please keep watching because Naima is so fluent, of course, in Arabic, but then Naima can reach like the whole world, the whole Arabic world. So please keep watching and win the game of life and be happy. So Naima, how do people reach you? What's the best way they can reach you?
Yes, of course, with my LinkedIn or my email. My LinkedIn Naima Hassa, and my email is available on my LinkedIn as well.
So LinkedIn and what was the other one?
Email.
Email.
Yes.
And say your email again, please.
It's available on my LinkedIn. It's Naima Hassa, all one word. Yes. 27@gmail.com.
Naima Hassa 27@gmail.com.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yes. And I'm Katarina Hanssens Carlsson. That's my brand name. I prefer to be called Katarina, but my official name on LinkedIn is Catherine Carlsson, Katherine, Carlsson, Carlsson. And there are quite a few Catherine Carlssons, but go for the one that has Katarina Hanssens Carlsson as well. All right. Thank you for listening. Be happy, win the game of life, and have a happy week until next week. See you then. Bye-bye for now.